Welcome to Cooking with Elliot. Today we are making peanut butter blossoms. This recipe will make 48 cookies, or you can double it and half it to make 24 cookies or 96 cookies. So first things first, let's preheat the oven. So we're going to use the lower oven here, and we're going to be baking at 375 degrees. Okay, so the first most important step of any cooking scenario is making sure everything is sanitized and clean. So we're going to begin by washing our hands. So scrub for about 20 seconds, make sure everything gets all rinsed off and good here, and you should be good to go. Now on to the cooking. Ingredients wise, we have 48 candies, a half a cup of shortening, 3/4 cups of peanut butter, 1/3 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. Now we have to unwrap all 48 of these candies. Now the recipe calls for Hershey's Kisses, but because I like these better, I'm going to use these instead. After that's done, because these are going to be in a hot kitchen, we can now move them into the fridge and they'll stay cold until the cookies are done. Today I'm using a mixer, but you can always do it by hand by using a whisk, like this one here. We have to now add the peanut butter. So we're just going to gloop this inside this bowl. A little hard to do sometimes, but alright, and then we add the shortening. This is going to start off by raising this up, and then we're going to set this to a medium speed of 2, and that's going to have to mix until it's well blended. We're going to mix in the brown sugar and the sugar. Again, at that same speed of 2. Now, my grandma used to always love making these cookies just because, I don't know, because like all the grandchildren just loved eating them, so they're probably like my favorite cookie, so that's why I'm making them for you today. Once it's fluffy, it's time to crack the egg. So there's a reason that I'm doing this in a separate bowl, and that's to guarantee that there's no eggshells inside of the actual mixture itself. Looks good there. Now I'll just pour that in. Afterwards, let's add in the milk and the vanilla. This is going to mix at a speed of 2 again, and it is going to go until it is thoroughly blended. On this next step, we'll be working with a separate bowl here. So this one, we'll mix in our baking powder and our salt, and that'll be mixed together with this whisk right here. After that's well mixed, we can pour it into the wet ingredients, like so. So now it is going to mix until it is at a dough-like consistency. Next, it's time to make the balls of dough, but first, let's pour some sugar down on this pan, because first they have to be rolled in the sugar. This will give it a nice, crispy, crunchy, sweet taste on the outside. So now these balls are going to have to be about 1 inch in diameter. And the dough won't even look done, but it will still kind of mush together in this ball form. And you can kind of just roll it around like this, and then place it down on the ungreased cooking sheet. Alright, so we're almost done coating these in sugar. And then after that, we're going to throw them in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes until they're lightly browned. And these are on the pan about 1.5 inches away. So always remember to use oven mitts anytime you're out of an oven, because you could get burned, and burning is bad. So we're just going to throw these in the oven real quick. So while the cookies are baking, let's get our peanut butter cups out, because we're going to have to press into the cookies instantly after they're done. Okay, so now these cookies are done, and we can move on to the final step of pushing the Reese's peanut butter cups into the cookies. So first, put these in here. Now I'm using the mini ones because on our first batch, our cookies were a bit smaller than normal. So the bigger ones didn't like press in right, so now we're doing this. So after all these are done cooking, and the peanut butter cups are pushed in, we can put them on the cooling rack to start cooling off. And that's how you make a peanut butter blossom. Thanks for watching.